Hello, everyone. This is Aaron from Ohio Bar Hop. I'm back at the State House again today, and what I want to talk about today is leadership and really more the failed leadership that we're seeing in Ohio right now. Cincinnati mayor and police chief just forwarded a request to Governor DeWine to end the restriction at 10 o'clock because of unintended consequences of the actions that were taken to end bar service at 10 p.m. So a little incident that happened down in Cincinnati, actually not a little incident, a very serious one that happened in Cincinnati. What's happening across the state, really, people are not stopping drinking after 10 o'clock. They're going to house parties. Every single bar owner that I've talked to and interviewed across the state over the last few weeks here has been telling me the exact same story, that at 10 o'clock people aren't just stopping drinking. They're going home and they're going to have house parties, sometimes in huge numbers gathered across the state. They're not following the social distancing guidelines at these parties a lot of times, and it's not necessarily a safe environment for people to be in. So what happened in Cincinnati is there was a massive party going on at an Airbnb, and a concerned resident and citizen in the area went to that Airbnb rental and ended up getting shot. What a tragic story playing out across our state right now. This does not need to happen. But what is happening right now is absolutely because of failed leadership. When Governor DeWine and the Ohio Liquor Commission decided to impose this rule, they gave absolutely no foresight to the consequences that might happen as a result of this. Even when the Liquor Commission voted on this, there was absolutely no time or deliberation, questions asked of the speakers that spoke out against the issue. They just went ahead and voted it right through, rubber stamped it for Governor DeWine, and now we're facing the unintended consequences of it. All the while, bars and restaurants all across Ohio are shuttering up for good. They're going to be closing in very, very large numbers in the upcoming months here. So a couple weeks ago, I was here at the State House. I petitioned my local representatives, my state representative and my state senator, to try to set up a meeting with them so we could address some of these issues. Their offices were very agreeable to setting up a meeting, and unfortunately I still haven't heard back from them. So I'm following up with them again today, and I'm going to keep the pressure on them to make sure that this does not go unnoticed anymore by our Ohio legislature. We have to take action at this point, and we absolutely have to take our elected officials to task on this. We cannot let them get away with what is happening to the bar and restaurant industry in Ohio without massive pushback from us. And if you are across Ohio right now and you are hurting because of this, you not only have to thank Governor DeWine for this action, the Ohio Liquor Control Commission, but really the idea came from our mayor here in Columbus, and that was Mayor Andrew Ginther. He was the original one who proposed the 10 o'clock curfew. It went through and passed City Council, but thankfully we have a local attorney here that was able to get an emergency restraining order against the city from enforcing that. But Governor DeWine picked right up on it and made it a statewide issue, and now here we are. So this failed leadership across the state is hurting us all. Here in Columbus locally, our mayor finally allowed bars and restaurants to expand into outdoor seating areas that were not necessarily zoned for them, so into the streets and sidewalk areas and stuff like that. But this is a case of too little too late, most likely, because we're coming into fall now. They had months and months to take care of this issue with the bars and restaurants begging for help, and no one was willing to do anything at that point. So with Mayor Ginther just getting on this issue now, it is absolutely unfortunate that it took this long, but we are thankful that maybe we'll get a couple of months of this expanded dining hours or expanding dining area for restaurants and bars across the city. But all across the state, we've seen other localities do this, and it's been quite successful. It allows people to social distance, but for some reason the city of Columbus has been fighting this for a long time, but finally they've given in, and maybe we'll get a few weeks of nice weather still to be able to enjoy the outdoor dining. But the failed leadership has to stop here, folks. So I'm going to continue to put pressure on our elected officials, on my elected officials in my area. I encourage you to do the exact same thing. Make sure you're contacting your elected officials. Talk to them about how this is hurting you in this industry. Now, another thing, I've stuck my money where my mouth is on this project here for Ohio Bar Hop. I am stepping things up. I am buying better production equipment. I bought better audio and video equipment to be able to produce better videos and audio-video content for this page. Additionally, I have a new dedicated phone line, so you can reach me directly now, and I have an email address so you can reach me directly that way too. So if you are a service industry professional, if you work in this industry, in the bar and restaurant industry, and you are really hurting right now because of all these overbearing regulations that are being put on our industry, I encourage you to please contact me at Ohio Bar Hop. You can reach me right here on the Facebook page. You can hit the message button, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And now you can also call me. I have a new phone number. You can reach me at 614-290-7375. That's 614-290-7375. If I'm not available to take the call, I promise I will get to your message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And additionally, you can email me now at ohiobarhop@gmail.com. So you have 3 options now to get a hold of me. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for people to reach me. I want to share the stories of service industry professionals across the state that are hurting right now. So please get a hold of me, and please continue to talk to your elected officials, and let's get this situation rectified. But the only way we can do it is if we fight together. So we got to fight hard, and we got to band together to do this. Thanks, guys.